So the next aspect of fraction now we're going to talk about is subtraction of fractions with like denominator. Now, given the number 3 over 6 minus 2 over 6, all we need to do is to subtract the numerator and we'll leave the what, the denominator, since the denominators are the same. So we're going to rewrite this as 6. Then we subtract our numerator given, that's 3 minus 2. And this is going to give us what, 1 over 6. So our final answer is going to be 1 over 6. Alright, so we move to the second number, which is B. We have 11 over 3 minus 5 over 3. Now, since our denominator are the same, so all we need to do is to write our denominator, which is 3. Then we subtract the numerator given to us, and this is going to give us 6 over 3. This number, we can change it to a mixed fraction, or we simplify further. Now, 3 can go in 6 how many times? 2. And 3 can go in 3 just 1. We have 2 over 1. And our final answer is going to be 2, because 2 over 1 is still the same thing as what? As 2. Now, the third question given to us is 6 over 16 minus 1 over 16. Now, to subtract 1 over 16 from 6 over 16, we still rewrite our denominator. Since the denominators are the same, we're going to rewrite it, then we subtract the numerator given to us, and 6 minus 1 is going to give us 5 over 16. This final answer, 5 over 16, we cannot change it to a mixed fraction because the numerator is smaller than the denominator, and neither can we reduce further because the number given to us here, 5 cannot go in 16 without a remainder. So we leave our answer the way it is. Let's take the fourth one. That's 12 over 2 divided by 6 over 2. You write the denominator again. Since the denominators are the same, we have 2. Then we subtract the numerator, 12 minus 6. And having this now, we have 6 over 2. Now we can reduce further. We have 2 in 2 is 1. 2 in 6 is 3. So 3 over 1 is still the same thing as what? As 3. So 3 is our final answer here. For question E and F, I want you to take it as an exercise. And you write your answer in the comment section. That is, for question E, 7 over 9 minus 3 over 9. You solve that and you write your answer in the comment section. Then for question F as well, that's 2 over 2 minus 1 over 2. I want you to write your answer in the comment section. Now let's move to the next aspect, subtraction of mixed fraction with like denominators. To solve question involving mixed fractions with like denominator, all we need to do is to follow simple steps. Though we have several methods we can use to solve these questions here, but I'm going to show you 2 methods out of these several methods. Now, the first method include subtraction of the whole number. So let's call this one step 1. Step 1 is to subtract the whole number given to us, that is 6 minus 3, and that will give us 3. Now, step 2. For step 2, all we need to do now is to subtract the fractions given to us, that is 3 over 8 minus 7 over 8. Now, in this case now, we are going to have a negative value. So when subtracting mixed number of such that the right fraction cannot be subtracted from the left fraction, all we need to do is to rename the fraction. And how can we rename the fraction? Let's call this step 3. So to rename this fraction here, we are going to borrow 1 from this whole number in terms of the denominator given to us, which is the LCM, that's 8 over 8. Now don't forget, 8 over 8 is still the same thing as what? As 1. 8 over 8 is equals to 1. Now we are subtracting 1 from this 3 in form of what? 8 over 8, which is the denominator. Now we are going to add that to the 3 over 8 given to us. So we have 3 over 8 plus 8 over 8 minus 7 over 8. Since they are having the same denominator, this is addition of fractions with the same denominator. Now we write our what? Our denominator, which is 8. Then we add up the numerator given to us, 3 plus what? Plus 8 minus 7 over 8. Now in this case, we're going to be having 11 over 8 minus 7 over 8. Now we can now subtract without having a negative value, that is 11 minus 7, and that is going to give us 4 over 8. Now, having 4 over 8, we can still reduce this value to the smallest value. But let's take this next step, that's step 4. Our step 4 now, don't forget we are having 2 left here. So we're going to have 2 whole number, 4 over 8. Now 2 whole number 4 over 8, let's reduce the value. 4 can go in 4, 1, and 4 can go in 8, 2. So we're going to be having 2 whole number 1 over 2 as our final answer. Now for the second method, all we need to do is to change the fractions to improper fraction. So we go by saying, don't forget we have 6 whole number 3 over 8 minus 3 whole number 7 over 8. So I'm going to change this to what? To improper fraction. So 8 times 6 is going to give me 48 plus 3. That will give me 51 over 8 minus 3 times 8 is going to give me 24 plus 7. That will give me 31. So I'm subtracting this. So since they are having the same denominator, we're going to rewrite our denominator. So we subtract the numerator. That's 51 minus 31. And that's going to give me 20 over 8. Now 20 over 8, we can reduce it further. 2 can go in 8 4 times. And 2 can go in 20 10 times. We can still reduce further. 2 in 10, that's 5, and 2 in 4, that is 2. So we don't have any other number that can divide this number given to us without any remainder, so we have 5 over 2. So we can change this 5 over 2 to mixed fraction by taking our long division, 5 and 2. 2 can go in 5 2 times. 2 times 2, that's 4. 5 minus 4, that's going to give me 1. So I'm going to be having 2 whole number, the remainder 1 over, we have 2 left here. So our number here is 2, so we have 1 over 2. That's going to be our final answer, which is still the same thing as the first answer we have here. Now let's move to the next question. So to solve this next question that we have here, I'm going to be using any of the method we used earlier. So we have 7 whole number 1 over 3 minus 2 over 3. Now this one is one mixed fraction and one single fraction. Now I know you might be thinking, won't I subtract 7 from particular number? Since I said I'm going to be subtracting whole number before we subtract the fraction. Yes, if I have 7 minus what? Minus 0 is still the same thing as what? As 7. So I don't have any number here, and I can proceed by saying it's 1 over 3 minus 2 over 3. Now, we cannot subtract this without having what? A negative value. So let's borrow 1 in terms of what? Of the denominator we have here. And we are going to be having 6 left. So let's add that 3 over 3 to this 1 over 3 that we have here. So we have 1 over 3 plus 3 over 3 minus 2 over 3. So we can now add up this first one so as to prevent the negative value we're going to be getting after subtracting this 1 over 3. So we have 3 and 4. Then we can now have 2 over 3. Now we have 3. We subtract the numerator 4 minus 2, and that's going to give me 2 over 3. Now we can now add our whole number that we subtracted earlier. That's 6 whole number 2 over 3. So 6 whole number 2 over 3 is going to be my final answer for this. Now let's move to the next one. We have 3 whole number 1 over 4 minus 1 whole number 3 over 4. So I can proceed by subtracting my whole number. This is going to give me 2. So I can subtract my fractions as well. So we have 1 over 4 minus 3 over 4. So now let's rename this fraction by borrowing 1 using our denominator, that's 4. And we're going to be having 1 here. Don't forget, I said it earlier that 4 over 4 is still the same thing as what? As 1 is equals to 1. So I'm borrowing this, and I'm going to add that 1 to this 1 over 4 to increase the value so as to prevent the negative answer. So we have 1 over 4 plus 4 over 4 minus 3 over 4. So this is going to be, I will write my denominator since they are the same. This will be 1 plus 4 minus 3 over 4. And 1 plus 4 is going to give me 5 over 4 minus 3 over 4. So we write our denominator for 5 minus 3 is going to give me 2 over 4. Now I can reduce this number 2 over 4. 2 here is 1. 2 here is what? Is 2. Now we can now join our whole number and the fraction that we have subtracted. So we have 1 whole number 1 over 2 as our final answer. So 1 whole number 1 over 2 is going to be our final answer. The same thing applicable if you want to use the second method for this as well. The second method, you can just say 3 times 4. That's going to give you 12 plus 1. That's 13 over 4 minus 4 times 1, 4 plus 3. That's going to give you 7 over 4. And when you subtract this, since they're having the same denominator, then you subtract the numerator, 13 minus 7, and 13 minus 7 is going to give you 6 over 4. So reducing this, 2 here is 3, 2 here is 2. So you have 3 over 2. So you can change this to a mixed fraction by saying 2 can go in 3 how many times? 2 can go in 3, 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So you have one whole number, your remainder 1 over 2 that we have reduced here. So that's going to be our final answer. You can see it's still the same thing as the first answer we got earlier. All right, so the first question says we should subtract one whole number 1 over 3 from 2 number 1 over 3. So to go about this, it's still the same method that I'm going to use. So we have 2 whole number minus 1 whole number, that's 2 minus 1, and that's going to give us what? 1. So we have 1 over 3 minus 1 over 3. We're going to subtract the fractions as well. So subtracting this, we are going to rewrite our what? Our denominator. So we have 1 minus 1, and this will give us 0. This is undefined. So leaving our answer here now, our answer is going to be 1. So let's use the second method to check for the answer. So we have 2 times 3, that's 6, plus 1, that's 7 over 3, minus 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1, that's 4, over 3. So subtracting this, we have 7 minus 4, and that's going to give me 3 over 3. So 3 over 3 is still going to give me what? 1. Now you can see the difference between the two methods I just gave you. So for beginners, I'm going to advise that you stick to the second method so as to avoid an answer of this kind, that's 0 over 3, which is regarded as what? Undefined in mathematics. I will advise you that you use the second method. So I want you to take question E and F as your own exercise, and I need you to comment your answer in the comment section. So thank you very much. See you in the next class. Bye.